Welcome back, everybody, to Know It All DM Entertainment. I'm Know It All DM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out with Fragalot on our multiplayer Alpha 12 experimental. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
So I've been thinking,
Coffee.
we probably won't even have to restart our multiplayer even when the Alpha 12 goes full, because most of what you would have to restart for is PDA stuff, which isn't in the multiplayer anyway. And so I figure we might just continue our exploration and doing things with this. Just delete the templates folders so that the new stuff will appear on other planets as we go.
I forget single player and co-op is totally different. Yeah.
Right, because we started on the default multiplayer scenario as opposed to the survival scenario. So there's no PDA stuff in here, which
Did you
makes
set it to faction yet?
No.
Nope.
Now it is.
Yay, the door works.
So you could turn this into a full base, putting, constructors and whatever you wanted in here if you wanted. But right now it's just basically what you see here. There's no real functionality to the interior apart from this.
Okay.
So I turned the lights on the landing pad on and off. But other than that, it's just an interior. Now, once we get the repair bay out there, the repair thing will be in here as well. But that's...
Okay, that's cool. I don't know. Well, at least if we really needed to, we could tear down one of the... Maybe the first thing we drop, the first base, if we needed the materials from it, but probably not. Because it's concrete anyway, right? We don't really need that much concrete.
So, the whole thing is, this whole base is basically a concrete base.
What level is this base we're on?
10?
A 10? Okay. That's not very high at all.
No, it's got to be less. It's got, because I'm level 8, so I think it's 7.
Okay. What level am I now? Whoa. I am 10.
Let's see. The tier 1 foundry is 5. So that's because there's really nothing in it. It's literally meant to just be a large platform to spawn things in on, And if you're not using the you must spawn vessels on bases things, you don't even need this structure. So,
right.
I mean, I guess you could use it as a landing pad for your capital vessels that you spawn in, like the smaller ones and all. But that's probably what all will
fairly
end up.
Big.
Yeah, this is just barely big enough to spawn in the command base. The command base is the largest structure vessel that you can spawn in on this
But the Leviathan won't fit here, huh?
Oh, no, not at all. The Leviathan will definitely not fit on this platform. The Leviathan is about as long as this entire structure is from side to front. So...
My gunship might fit in here. I'm not sure.
Your gunship might. But this is meant for smaller capital vessels. All of the tier 2 base structures that are capital vessels can spawn in on this, and that's literally what it is meant for, is to spawn in the base structure capital vessels.
So, we just came back from some other planet. Wow, the music is really loud. Hold on.
We came back from the moon.
But didn't we get gold or something like that?
I don't think so. I think we were trying to find it on this planet and then just decided to not do that. But
so I can't remember what we did last, because it's been slightly over a week since we played.
Literally, the last thing we did was spawn in the foundry.
Right, that I do remember, but I also remember we were using the Eagle, or...
we went to the moon.
The Ipex.
We went to the moon to get titanium, I believe.
That's it.
No,
okay.
We searched for titanium. We didn't get it because it was too close to a thing.
To an enemy POI in the Xerox?
Right, we're gonna have to take it out of enemy POI.
Okay, so what we could do next is, I know there is a Pentaxa tank and a warp tank out in orbit. So what we need is a core.
Well, and here's the thing. In order to add the warp drive to the
need to upgrade that ship.
Small vessel we need to upgrade its CPU. So I'm thinking what we're gonna really want to,
we don't necessarily need to, unless it really goes so far that it won't run. Because if it goes down like 60%, then you can still at least warp and get to where we need to go.
I think we need to make 2 combat-based small vessels and take out that one small POI near the titanium deposit. I think that's what we want to start working on today.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now, the only things that I can spawn in...
I'm level 10.
...is the Falcon. If you're level 10, you could spawn in the Eagle if you have that.
I don't... let me see.
It's on the workshop if you want to go and subscribe to it. ARVN Eagle Mark
I really
1.
should just there should be subscribe all to know all the and get all the stuff.
I am planning on throwing them all into a what do you call it? There is a thing that you can group them together when you create them. It's a like the creator can group things together, and then you can just click one subscribe button to subscribe to everything in that collection. That's what it's called.
That's new. That's a Steam thing, right?
Yeah, they've had that since Alpha 2, 3, since I started building things for the workshop.
Huh.
It's just not a lot of people know about it.
Yeah, I didn't know about it.
Yeah, if you go to Know It All DM's workshop, there's a thing that says collections, and you can click that. And I do have a collection on there of some of my older ARV things from my original ARV line.
Let's see if I can get to the workshop.
But I was waiting until I finished all the ARV things with this before putting them on the workshop. So I'm gonna have to put the Titan on there. Which one do you want me to grab? Let me see. It's ARVN Eagle Mark 1.
Mark 2, Mark 1.
Mark 1, because the Mark 2 is a level 12 vessel, so is the Falcon Mark 2. But the Eagle Mark 1 is a level 10. I would only be able to spawn in a Mark 1 Falcon. The difference, I believe, is that the Eagle may already have a warp drive in it.
But it needs 107 titanium rods.
Yes, but you can use, for the workshop, you can use the titanium plates that we gather off of things,
which is actually better because that will actually help the build time, because titanium rods are really just ingots.
So what we can do is what we did the other day and fly over to or take the hover vessel, the hover miner thing, over to the capital vessel that's in the ground and just start grabbing pieces. We won't even need to get out. We just have to replace this, pick up and replace the turret here.
Okie dokie. This doesn't have a booster on the bottom, does it? No, I don't see one. We should make one.
No.
Alright, it's kind of big. Might need 2 of them.
Name this.
So, I've already told you this, but I'm going to mention this into the video we're doing here, is that it's rumored that Epic Games will be releasing Ark Survival for free, like they're doing GTA right now.
Yeah, that would be awesome if they did.
I
Then
will
you could
totally.
get it and we could
Yeah,
play together.
exactly.
Because I definitely would love to do a multiplayer series of Ark. The problem is setting up a server to do it on, because it doesn't have the same capability that Empyrion does of what you call it, of
making your own dedicated server. So it doesn't have
right.
It's not good at making a local server.
It does. You can do it. It's under the single player / local co-op whatever. I've never tried it, but from what I hear, it's really buggy.
Craptastic, worse than Empyrion, I suppose.
Well, and because the thing is, the single player things have a problem where, well, first of all, you need a really good computer. Now, with my computer, we might be able to do it. I don't know.
Mine?
You need a really good computer to run an Ark server, because Ark itself is like extremely resource intensive. It's like 400 gigabytes. I mean, really.
Really? Well,
yeah.
400 gigabytes is about the size of my SSD. Which is 500.
Yeah.
So I'll have to put it on my hard drive. But my new computer has 16 cores, and I got 32 gigs of RAM. It can probably run it. Or, see, I still have my old computer though.
Run it,
but I still have my old computer that I upgraded from. So maybe it can run the server while I play it on my main computer.
That would work.
Yeah.
You would have to install Ark on both of them,
right.
But that would definitely work. Now, keep in mind, we have a core in here, so just stay in the ship.
All right.
Stay in the ship.
Oh, it's radiated here anyway.
Yeah, I know. It's the radiated fog is going on.
Yeah, I'm safer in the ship.
And as I pull up pieces, put them in the workshop.
Oh, I need my drone out though.
Well, no, don't worry about the stuff that's collapsing. Don't worry about the stuff that's collapsing. Just grab the stuff out of the box that this is putting them in. And throw it in your workshop until you have the amount of. We might already be there. Just let me know how much more you need.
I don't have a stupid thing. Problem is, every time I get out of the seat, I get out of the ship.
Well, just stand next to the...
I'm trying to stay inside, but it keeps kicking me out, though. Okay.
Yeah, just sit in the seat. Don't get out of the seat. Just stay in the seat.
No, I can't stay in the seat because I don't get my toolbar, and I can't bring stuff in.
That's true. That's true. So just stand out next to it and use the control panel.
Yeah.
Let me know when you have the box emptied.
It's empty. Okay, we're done on titanium.
All right, cool. Let's head back.
Yeah, we're over by about 5.
Which is fine. I mean, we just need... That's why we have this ship here, is for titanium for blueprints.
Literally salvage.
Yeah, that's basically... You see, and here's the thing. This game is basically turning into Star Salvage, like, more and more.
Yeah, in fact,
it's got more resources than Star Salvage, but...
Right, but Star Salvage mainly is based on finding actual vessels that you can use.
Right. Finding actual vessels and repairing them and everything, yeah.
And with Alpha 12, it does have that, but it's like, It's like one hover vessel and one small vessel, and that's it so far.
And it's got capital vessels in orbit.
Really?
Alpha 11 had capital vessels in orbit.
That didn't work, but you could salvage and pilot it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, if you took out, like, a patrol vessel, it won't let... And you cored it, it wouldn't let you use it.
But you know the minefield?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got... It has a couple of capital vessels around it.
Do you want me to... Ooh, there's a drone to the left. Do you want me to spawn 2 of these?
Hold on, where am I going? I'm heading to the other crashed capital vessel. That's not where I want to go.
Do you want me to spawn 2 of these eagles? Probably could.
I'm thinking I want to spawn a falcon for myself.
Okay. Can you do a falcon, or should I do that?
I can do that.
Okay. Yeah, because I can do rocket launchers. I've unlocked those. Before we left, I unlocked that. What? Why can't I? Oh, it's already unlocked. Durr.
There we go. I don't know why, but my waypoint for the command center wasn't showing up. I had to restart.
The other day when I was recording for my single player, I went through again. I'm level 25. I unlocked everything, and I had 5 points remaining. To unlock stuff. Yeah, but then after I stopped playing and I came back, I had an extra 70 points available. All of a sudden.
Things like that are weird and happen at once you're max level.
I think they just should get rid of it completely, because there's already things in the game, there's already mechanics in the game that pace things out, limiting you what you can build, from materials to the constructors you can have. And
here's the thing, they're going to be revamping that in like Alpha 15 or something. They're going to be completely revamping the character progression thing, and I don't know how they're going to do it, but what I would love for them to do is set it so that what tech tree
I could not hear you.
I'm trying to make it so that what tech tree, or I would like for it to become, what tech tree items you take basically determines your purpose, and have it so that, like, in single player, the single player missions will give you more points so you can unlock more things. But like in multiplayer, you'll be very limited on points. So like if you unlock the weapons, that's your purpose, is to craft weapons and maybe, armor and ammunition and such, or focus on like small vessel things, or base/capital vessel things. Focus on
kind of like how you have it set up for Star Salvage already.
Yeah, something like that, where it's like, or maybe even set it so that when, like, for the first 5 levels, you can take the basic stuff for anything. And then once you're level 6, you have to choose a tree of some sort to go through, whether it's like, the combat line where you would only be able to craft, weapons and such, or the engineering line where you'd only be able to craft like the fuel and maybe even the bases and such. I don't know. I mean, I've been thinking of ways to do that for the longest time. It's just I have no control over what they end up doing.
Okay, I need neodymium and cobalt. I need everything, but neodymium and cobalt are probably the harder things to get, other than the titanium, which you now have.
Yeah. I've already got enough titanium to make a Mark I Falcon, so I'm good with that. Titanium, cobalt, and neodymium I'm already good with.
No, I only need 30 neodymium.
Neodymium, you said 30?
30.
Let's see.
I can't build oscillators.
We have flux coils and oscillators already that have neodymium.
Okay, I'll use those.
We've got a few of them. I don't know how many of each you will need.
I'm gonna grab them. I'm gonna grab all of them and use one at a time.
Okay. The oscillators are 5 neodymium per and 2 titanium per.
Not enough.
We had 16 oscillators. That's 50 plus type neodymium.
Okay,
right
so
there.
I got the neodymium. I'm actually over, but I still need the cobalt.
So with the cobalt, grab the energy matrices right there. There's 5 of them. That's 10 cobalt right there. I don't know how many you need. It's 2 cobalt.
I need
per
142.
energy matrix. All right, if you need 142,
I need 112 now.
Okay, if you need, all right. So you need 112 altogether.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So that would be 3, 6, 9. I think that'll do it.
What are you building exactly?
Cobalt alloy. Go to the output, and then once these cobalt alloys are done being made, put them all in there. Are we? No, we're not out of power.
How many?
I don't know why it's not. For some reason, it's not making the cobalt alloys.
It did. I just grabbed it.
Because the container's full. That's. Hold on one second.
I got 25 now.
Oh, you're gonna need a lot more than that.
Yep, I need 90 something. 93.
And it's okay if you have a little extra in your workshop afterwards, because
Yeah,
you know you
it goes to the next
might
one,
end
yeah.
up using it. Yeah, because you know if we're both going to be spawning things, then you know.
Carbon substrate. We got any carbon substrate?
Oh yeah, we got plenty of that.
Yeah, make a bunch of blocks.
How much carbon substrate do you need?
I need 311. I have 0 right now in my carbon substrate. So make a whole bunch of blocks. Make the big ones, not the small ones.
Well, I'm making 155 large ones that'll give you 310,
Perfect.
and then 1 small one that'll give you the extra.
Well, there's 13 in here. I can just grab a couple of those.
No, don't worry about that, because it's going to use that to make all these blocks, and it'll, you know, take the time.
Oh, yeah. How much time is left? We're still at 24 minutes.
Yeah.
So I need 262 iron, 267 silicon. I already have 35 silicon and 63 iron. And then copper is 370. I only have 5 right now. And that's it.
Well, you're going to be getting some iron from these cobalt alloys that I'm making. So.
Ah, right. Yeah, yeah.
All right, grab those cobalt alloys
I did.
and then tell me how much iron you need left. Actually, start with copper. How much copper do you need?
370 minus 5.
370.
Okay, that
so
wasn't enough cobalt. I still need another 20.
There's still 10 cobalt alloy in the thing.
Oh, okay.
All right, tell me how much more cobalt you're going to need.
Still not enough cobalt.
How much more cobalt do you need?
I need 5? I have 135 and there's 142 that I need. But I have 135 already, so it's another 7?
7.
Which I guess would be a whole stack, right? Or one, like, about a bunch of 10.
Well, it's it makes 5 cobalt alloy per 1 click. So 3 cobalt ingots makes 5 cobalt alloy.
Okay, I grabbed the carbon and put it in there.
Yeah, it's still making a whole lot more carbon. So,
You use a small constructor for those.
How much copper altogether are you going to need?
Copper, 370, and I already have 5.
So you need 365.
Yes.
All right, so
Are you just making straight copper, or are you making cables or something?
No, I'm making electronics because that'll give you copper and silicon.
For silicon, I need 267. I have 35 already. Rain, rain, go away. Please rain another day. It rained in California last night, or yesterday. And it's all sunny right now. And it's raining in game. No.
How much silicon did you say?
267 minus 35. So that's 232.
232.
Yeah.
So 232 minus 184. What is that?
My brain doesn't work that fast. I'm grabbing the carbon.
So that's 48. Okay. Once you have everything that I'm making right now, all you ought to need is iron, and then at that point, I'll need you to tell me how much iron you'll need.
All right. It's now down to 20 minutes 40 seconds for the build time.
Yeah, because a lot of the things in here make iron. In the meantime, I think I'm going to go see if I can find some more copper because we are getting a little bit low. If you just want to stay here, I'll take the shuttle out.
Anything, I guess the hover vessel's too far away from me. I can't look at it.
It's probably just docked. Okay, we're friendly with the Talon, so we can mine in their territory.
Mm-hmm. Friendly, neutral with everybody else. We're just unfriendly with the Xerax. They're starting to like us now. Don't you start out hostile with Xerax when you start playing?
No, you start off unfriendly.
Yay.
Say what?
Got all my carbon. Okay, I'm going to end this video here. So if you enjoyed this video, please click all the YouTuber things that YouTubers click on for YouTube videos that they like. And if you'd like to support me, you can send your donations to my PayPal money pool. The link is in the description. Or if you want to send something my way, you can check out my wish list for Steam and Amazon. So thanks for watching. Be careful out there, and I'll see you later.